Booster Gold exits the world of Flashpoint. This is Flashpoint episode 57 from Booster Gold 47 in Turbulence Part 4. Booster Gold and Alexandra are in the custody of General Nathaniel Adams. US officials still believe Booster to be a spy, so they're gonna force him to confess. Alexandra tries telling them that Booster Gold isn't lying, but Adams just thinks she's been brainwashed by the Atlantean spy. Booster is done with this mess and he starts to fight back. Adams ducked out of the way and the screen behind him had a visual of Subject 1, but Booster Gold recognizes him as Superman, and he's not the only one. After seeing the Kryptonian, Doomsday wakes up and raises hell. Booster tries to take on the beast, but Doomsday is running a sale on hands and Booster just bought all the stock. When it looked like the end was imminent for our hero, the monster just stopped. Alexandra managed to put on the helmet that controls Doomsday. The rage she feels from Doomsday is so overwhelming, she can't help but cry. But Alexandra is fed up with Doomsday. She's had enough. She makes sure that this monster is stopped permanently. She forces Doomsday to stab and kill himself by tearing his guts out, a monstrous way to go for Doomsday. Booster Gold sees on the big screen the war going on right now in New Themyscira. He noticed Barry was on the ground fighting, so he decided to go find him. Barry's probably the one guy that could get him home. When they make it to the war zone, Booster spots Barry on the battlefield. Barry is shocked to see Booster Gold, but mostly he's shocked that Booster recognizes him. So here's Booster Gold's plan. He will gather chrono energy by flying behind Barry, and with enough energy collected, he can use that to power the time platform in his suit so he can travel back in the timeline and stop this madness from even happening. While Booster Gold was doing that, an Atlantean soldier locked on him and fired. Alexandra and Booster get hit with the Atlantean magic power weapon while gathering chrono energy from the residue of Barry's speed force. With all of that combined, Booster Gold is sent back in time. Well, that's what he thought at first, but this is the vanishing point. Just in case you didn't know, this place exists during the last possible moment in the universe. At the center of Vanishing Point, you have the floating fortress, which serves as the base of operations for the Linear Men and the Time Masters, like Rip Hunter and Corky Baxter. I only say all of this because it did come back in comics 10 years after the Flashpoint event even came out. The same goes for the blackboard with all the notes on it. Before Booster Gold was sent to Flashpoint, the Time Masters were wondering who wrote all that down. Well, it was Alexandra who was sent back in time momentarily. She tried giving them a heads up before she vanished.